Got a daughter now, so things are good, you know.
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
Illuminating the landscape. Well, this one's about to get going.
Hey, Brian, the shot.
All right, thanks, Allie. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Robert Covington is out there with Tristan Thompson. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Iguodala. And it's Paul in at the 1. And for the Bulls, they've got Lonzo Ball. Also Devin Booker out there. Brandon Ingram out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Smith in at the 4. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant, a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Here's Thompson. Banked it in off the glass.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder crashes with power.
Ingram with the ball. Trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to Detroit. LaVine against Ingram. And LaVine with the basket on the assist from Paul.
Patient from LaVine. I mean, finding his finish despite the contact.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by the Suns. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Thompson's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Now here's Paul. 17 points in his last outing. And there's the lob. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Oh, Covington with a block. And they'll keep possession. Offensive rebound. Here's Gafford. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
toughness and energy on the boards. An easy putback to show for it.
Now here's Paul. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smith with the rebound. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Levine. His last outing, he had 24 points. He takes it in, and Gafford with the block. Ingram against Covington. Shot from 12, and that one's good. Ingram. And that ties it up.
He knows he has to keep taking and making this shot. Ingram wanting to shoulder more of the offensive load.
Pass to Levine. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Paul with a steal. Now here's Levine. And it's Chicago with a board.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Booker. The three is up. Another shot. And Smith lays it up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Suns trailing. And the Suns call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Nurkic is checked in for Gafford. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Griffin, he's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Covington. Monk, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Jackson in for Chris Paul. Now here's Levine. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Chicago making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Smith. And it's Robinson in for Brandon Ingram. Thibault, he's checked in for the Suns. Williams finds Monk. Jackson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Over ball. And the Suns miss again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Ball. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Monk. Outside Thibault. It's Williams. High post. To the inside. Here's Monk. Lays it up and banks it in. Monk's got 5 points.
Becoming a more aggressive scorer. Monk fighting through contact like a vet.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Nurkic passes to Robinson. Back to Nurkic.
2 minutes remaining.
The Bulls need to get off a shot. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Well, when you see the hard-working mentality of Nurkic, I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
Nurkic against Griffin. Over Nurkic. Griffin's shot is off. Chicago trailing here. Ball outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
At the line for Chicago, Lonzo Ball. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Chicago. Anthony comes in for Devin Booker. And so Ball nails both of them. We've got 1:28 left in the first. And here's Thibault. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Griffin. That's tipped. The Suns need to get off a shot. And it's Monk missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Ball right side. Here's Nurkic. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And the touch Nurkic has inside. I mean, I love seeing him be aggressive and look to get his shot from there.
The kick out to Griffin. Pass to Monk. Back to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Anthony. 11 points for him last game against Detroit. Nurkic. And a nice finish on the layup. Nurkic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A physical player with a large frame. Nurkic was seemingly unbothered by the contact.
Anthony against Jackson. Pass to Monk. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls out in front. They're up by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
CP3, never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Malik Monk is out there with Reggie Jackson. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams in at power forward. Brandon Ingram is checked in for Chicago. The Suns trailing. Griffin outside. Inside. Williams misses.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Smith no good. Well, the Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Jackson outside. Here's Monk. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Ingram on the wing. Defended by Jackson with a 9-footer. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Second shot opportunity. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Like whenever Jackson uses his speed on the glass, keeping possessions going.
Ingram, the pass to Smith. Jackson against Anthony. Here's Connaughton. Yep, that one's good. Connaughton's got his first points of the game. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Paul. And here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups. Zach Levine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star. He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Iguodala outside. Outside Paul. Over Anthony. And it's Phoenix with another. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
He showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
Now here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Connaughton can't hit. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Paul drives in, and Gafford with the block. Here's Smith. Connaughton. Great positioning on the putback. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making like, okay, that's how you go strong. That's how you go. Now, that's the specialty of Levine's. If you're the defense, you got to know he's looking to dunk it home. Make a poster on him.
Anthony, the pass to Ingram. Out to Anthony. The three. Covington grabs the board. The Suns have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Paul, shot is off. Chicago leading. Now here's Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries. And for the Suns, they're shooting at 44% in the second, a decent rate. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, and sometimes it just comes down to a couple of critical plays which you need to execute in close, ugly games.
For Chicago. Robinson, he's checked in for Smith. Devin Booker comes in for Connaughton. And it's Ball in for Anthony. Ball outside. And he lobs it up top. And it's Gafford missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
To the middle. And Gafford with the block. Robinson against Covington. Robinson passes to Ball. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
You can make the case. This is Ball's best skill. A phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
Count it. Good. Thompson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Ball against Thompson. Here's Gafford. Here's Robinson. Oh, Covington with a block. And he recovers it. Here's Gafford. Dives for it.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
It's Iguodala on the wing. Thompson in the post. Hounded by Ball. The game now all tied up. Thompson's got 8 points.
He's finally got into rhythm here in the second. His shooting percentage has taken a nice jump.
Ball passes to Booker. Ingram with the ball.
2 minutes.
Back to Booker. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. They'll pin that one on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Nurkic is checked in for Gafford. Monk, he's checked in for the Suns. Jackson comes in for Paul. Outside Robinson. Ingram, the pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Robinson. From deep. They get the rebound. Nurkic sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
On the wing, Levine. Covered by Ingram. Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Levine. 1 minute left to play in the first half. And it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Ball with it. Jackson in his pocket. Ball passes to Booker. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Thompson finds Covington. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Wagner's checked in for Chicago. Williams is checked in for the Suns. Thibault comes in for Levine. 29 seconds left in the second. Pass to Monk. Shot clock at 6. Over Nurkic. And it's Monk missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. Now here's Wagner. Here's Booker. Shoots over Thibault. Can't connect from 14.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bulls out in front, up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
They put a big effort in the rebounding line, working to corral every minute. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
It's pretty simple. They took care of the ball. They made smart passes and limited turnovers. I'm sure they talked about it coming into tonight. We'll see if they can keep it tight in the second half, though.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Without question, Yusuf Nurkic displaying his skills today.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Brandon Ingram, Devin Booker out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Smith in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. And it's Iguodala off the drive. Some solid defense from Ingram. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that one on Iguodala.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Both free throws good from Ingram.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Paul passes to Levine. To the right side. Paul finds Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Right side Ingram. Gafford passes to Booker. Outside Ingram. Paul against ball. Pass to Gafford from deep three-point range. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second.
Such smooth footwork. The understanding of the game. Iguodala drawing the foul.
The line for the Suns, Andre Iguodala. 2 shots.
Can't get the first one.
The veteran leadership and wisdom Iguodala offers, it's huge. He's a glue guy who does whatever is asked of him.
Griffin, he's checked in for Thompson. He hits the second from the line. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Paul against ball. Pass to Booker. To the paint. Levine with a steal. And now the Suns fast break for the lead. The shot off that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Here's Booker. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Steps back and fires. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Booker's got 8 points.
0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. Now maybe they can get something rolling.
Griffin passes to Covington. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Ingram. Now Gafford. Outside for Booker. Smith with it. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Gafford finds Booker. The shot. Got a piece of it.
And the ability to go vertical. Iguodala's sneaky shot block.
To the inside. Here's Covington. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Chicago making some changes. Connaughton comes in for Booker, and Anthony subbed in for Ball. Williams is checked in for the Suns. Here's Paul. And he's back in business as the jumper finally drops for him. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
You got to know, this is where Paul loves to score, confident from medium range.
Outside Ingram. Lets it go from deep. Griffin pulls down the board. The Suns have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Paul passes to Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. They met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Grant Williams taking 2 shots.
free throw drops for Williams. And the Bulls making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Monk, he's checked in for the Suns. Jackson comes in for Chris Paul. That one drops. He ties it up. For Chicago, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Pass to Connaughton. And here's Smith. He's covered by Levine. And here's Anthony. 5 to shoot. Inside from 13. No good. A bit long that time.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
Levine can't hit. Chicago's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Yes! And the foul! Malik Monk picks one up.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Second team foul.
And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
And the Bulls making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And a change for the Suns. Thybulle's checked in.
One shot.
Now Jackson. The floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, what a touch from Jackson on that floater, just gently guiding it home.
Chicago leading. Anthony, the pass to Smith. Here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about the hops of Jackson? He can get up, throw it down.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's Nurkic, defended by Griffin. Shot clock at 5. Nurkic passes to Anthony. The Bulls with another miss. The Suns have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Griffin against Smith. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Wow, look at the coordination, the strength that Griffin possesses. I mean, taking the punishment like a champ and still finishing.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
Robinson, he's checked in for Chicago. And that one misses.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a journey for Blake Griffin in his NBA career. I mean, he's played on some good teams, and some not so good teams, and some great teams.
Oh, there's the alley! And it goes out of bounds. That one off Monk.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Covington's checked in for the Suns. Here's Connaughton. Anthony with it. 4 on the clock. Down low. Nurkic. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 7 tonight. You know, one thing about Griffin's NBA career, no matter the caliber of the team, you know what he's going to bring to the table.
Yeah, it was that vintage mix of power and explosiveness. And very few players have the physical ability he does. I mean, they don't make a whole lot of players in the mold of Blake Griffin.
Anthony against Jackson. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Suns, fast break. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Their goal was to limit their turnovers. They've wasted way too many possessions with giveaways.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the lovable.
Booker, he's checked in for Connaughton.
Devin Booker.
1:16 left in the third quarter. Anthony against Jackson. Anthony in the post. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Nurkic's shot is good.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
Nurkic against Jackson. Pass to Monk. The three ball. Another three for Phoenix.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Nurkic. Outside for Booker. Shoots from the baseline. Monk grabs the miss.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Booker. An easy 2 on the layup. Booker's got 10.
A versatile scorer. At 6'5", Booker has enough size to make plays in the painted area.
Here's Jackson. The shot's good.
Reggie Jackson.
And the Suns lead by 8.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
1 second left. No good.
Brings intensity on the defensive end. Monk wants to be a complete player.
Reggie Jackson has been on display for the Phoenix Suns. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
But how about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Andre Iguodala out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Robinson passes to Ball. Jackson against Ingram. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And the Suns making a change here. Levine's checked in.
Levine.
The Suns leading. It's stolen by Ingram. Ball outside. Sweet little floater.
Such a smooth operator out there. Ball's floater is money when he puts the right touch on it.
Paul passes to Levine. Now Iguodala. Pass to Paul. And a miss there on the triple.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team. They have the lead anyway.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Paul. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight. Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Iguodala left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Levine against Ingram. Back to Ball. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Jackson finds Levine. Thompson with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Inside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Suns. Covington's checked in.
The line for one.
That's good from Paul.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Booker against Levine. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Look, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Paul against Ball with a 9-footer. Yep, that one goes.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Outside Ingram. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Gafford. Outside for Ingram. Outside Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Ball. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
A work in progress, but the ball needs to keep developing his three-pointer and open things up a little.
Here's Levine. And it's Phoenix with another.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Ball passes to Ingram. 11 feet out. It's hauled in by the Suns. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Iguodala. And here's Levine. Paul passes to Covington. Fires the 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Chicago, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Tristan Thompson.
And he's been in control because of how well he's shooting. He's finding holes in the defense, and he's able to capitalize. Wow, it's almost like his confidence is increasing with each basket he makes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them to be more careful about their selections, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Levine with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Ingram against Levine. Outside Paul. 5 on the clock. There's the drive, and the basket is good. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Ball passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Gafford against Paul. Over Gafford. Paul can't get it to go.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Here's Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Paul. Pass to Iguodala. Now here's Covington. He's guarded by Gafford. Iguodala outside. Back to Covington. Thompson in the post. Booker defending. And that one's good. Thompson.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Booker against Levine. Goes up from the block. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's some better options.
Paul against Ball. Ball passes to Thompson. It's deflected.
A solid shot blocker in his position. Ball slant allows him to make a difference in this.
Pass to Ingram. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Thompson with a steal. Now here's Paul. And that one hits the back iron.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
Levine against Booker. Over Levine. And again, Chicago, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Iguodala outside. Paul for three. He buries it from three. And the Suns lead by 11.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who is the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Goes back up. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now, don't let Paul's size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Booker against Levine. Booker can't get it to go. And here's Paul. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV Tuesday event, thank you for helping us make it a huge success. We were there competing and checking out all the action, and you all rocked it. But there was one that stood out above the rest. The 2K TV Tuesday MVP goes to XX Stowski, who won 98.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the...
Thank you, Kevin.
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Let's take... Take a look at our starters for Portland. Isaiah Stewart out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Green. Then there's Doncic. And it's LeVert in at the shooting guard position. And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And Portland starts out with the ball. Middleton against LeVert. Pass to Stewart. Green taking his time here. Here's Doncic. That shot off. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
Doncic passes to Drummond. Back to Doncic. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And here is Simmons. Pass to Dedmon. Middleton outside. The pass to Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. Now Dedmon. LeVert defending. Shoots from the baseline. Tries to keep it alive. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And he's good on the second.
There's been a lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
Now here's Drummond, coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. The 3 for Doncic. The Trailblazers rebound. Stewart trying to get open. And it's Drummond missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Middleton outside. Feeds it to Dedmon. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Used to shooting through contact. I think every big man gets that kind of treatment. Dedmon, nice finish.
Doncic finds Stewart. Pass to LeVert. Over Middleton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Middleton outside. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Biyombo's checked in. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Passes it to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Simmons inside the line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
Free throw good, Green. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
Both free throws good from Green.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. Knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Now, here's Porter. Here's Simmons. That's Biyombo with the rebound. Portland trailing here. Here's LeVert. Biyombo trying to break free, and it's LeVert missing. Outside, Porter. Kicks to Simmons. Dishes it to Middleton. Drives to the hoop. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Well, the D had no chance, and Chris Middleton on the rise.
Doncic against Simmons. Steps back and fires. Doncic, no good.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And Middleton kicks to Porter. Over Stewart. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bagley comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Stevenson's checked in for Ben Simmons. And Fournier subbed in for Chris Middleton. Free throw good. Porter. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Wiseman. Van Vliet looking around. The shot, no good. Plumlee with some nice D. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And finished off by Bagley.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
The shot's good from Wiseman.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage.
Here's Fournier, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Van Vliet passes to Biyombo. Wiseman with the ball. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Showing good shot blocking skills at times. Plumlee gets all of that one.
Left side, Porter. Here's Bagley. Outside, Porter. A 3-ball. Wiseman with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 8. There's Winslow, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's a tremendous take by Justice Winslow. Gotta love how he finishes the look. Shows some real strength there. You see the shoulders.
Now, here's Bagley. Up top, Porter, covered by Van Vliet. Winslow against Plumlee. And there's the pass to Fournier from deep. And Wiseman sends it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Brooklyn. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
your Brooklyn Nets.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Biyombo. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Stevenson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Wiseman sends it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Plumlee, no luck.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Reddish. He's covered by Gay. A shot by Reddish, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Bagley finds Gay. Now Stevenson. Puts up a three. Kept alive. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Well, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Nets leading by 4. You've got Bagley. Fournier out there with Simmons. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Gay in at the 4 spot. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Fournier. Pass to Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock. Cracks in the tray. Stevenson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Van Vliet outside. He feeds it to Wiseman. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Brooklyn making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And Middleton subbed in for Lance Stevenson. Portland also making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Wiseman. Karis LeVert comes in for Winslow. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now here's Middleton. In the corner, Simmons with it. Turnaround Jay. Misses off the right iron.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Gay. Doncic passes to Stewart. Back to Doncic. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And then Gay with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
That's good from Rudy Gay. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Basket good. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For Portland, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The first one falls.
And it feels like Doncic has risen to stardom so fast. His drive to be an all-time great is very evident.
Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Brooklyn. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Simmons. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Green.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for them.
Inside, it's deflected. Gay against Doncic. Gay right side. Passes to Simmons. Dedmon trying to break free. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Rudy Gay.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Doncic. Now here's Gay. Middleton outside. Back to Gay. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Great tee that time from Green. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7".
Simmons dishes to Middleton from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Pass to LeVert. To the paint. Middleton looking it over. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. For Portland, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Simmons against Doncic. And Simmons kicks to Gay. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooting.
And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got the game tied up here for Portland.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Brooklyn. Michael Porter comes in for Rudy Gay.
Michael Porter.
Here's Simmons. Outside Porter. There's the pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Plumlee, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Biombo, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. He's off on the second. The Trailblazers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Doncic. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And it's LeVert missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Middleton the pass to Sabonis. And here's Middleton. Shot clock at 5. To end the cold streak. Portland grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Plumlee against Doncic. Over Plumlee. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Simmons passes to Sabonis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. LeVert kicks to Doncic. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Now here's Middleton. Pass to Simmons. Poked away. Stolen by LeVert. There's the feed to Green. Porter with the steal. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Marvin Bagley comes in for Domantas Sabonis. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Chris Middleton. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Portland. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Green passes to Doncic. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Passes it to Bagley. Outside Porter. There's the drive. Can't connect from short range. And for the Trailblazers, this shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Here's LeVert. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Porter. Plays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 6.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Biombo dishes to Wiseman. Has to be Biombo. Now Doncic. That 3 off the mark. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
We have to love the second half. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
They've been poor offensively. Under 40%. They need to stop setting. Stay patient. Move the ball around and find better looks. It's hard to score in this league. You got to work for it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Nets with possession here. The lead is 2. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Andre Drummond is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Doncic. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
And the athleticism and size of Porter creates problems for the defense. Hard to guard without getting physical.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Here's Doncic. The pass to LeVert. Stewart kicks to Green. Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Middleton against Doncic. Nice D from Doncic. It's LeVert on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Stewart trying to get open. Great D that time from Middleton. Nets leading by 4. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Simmons passes to Middleton. To the inside. And Dedmon throws it down.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
And last season, Middleton adding to his game. Played more of a playmaking role. Great assist numbers for him. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the Nets with possession here. Portland making their last shot. Here's Middleton. The kick out to Porter. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. And for Middleton, he's not the primary ball player, but Greg, he can fill in from time to time.
And capable of playing the point forward if needed. Just make smart, simple plays. Great option to initiate the offense to kind of give you a different look.
Doncic, no good.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and Fournier subbed in for Chris Middleton. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Reddish, he's checked in for Green. Winslow comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Luka Doncic. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, Rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Now here's Porter. Justice Winslow missing his last shot. Gay misses. Trailblazers trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Van Vliet out the dish to Drummond. Stewart trying to get open. And it's Drummond missing. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Fournier. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Trailblazers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Reddish the pass to Stewart. Simmons pulls it in. Nets leading by 9. Passes it to Fournier. Back to Simmons. Good. Simmons got 8 points.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Driving in. Over Simmons. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether Simmons is in the post or roaming the perimeter, he's a shot-blocking threat.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Bagley, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ben Simmons. Wiseman's checked in for Portland. Clock at 4. Can they get it? And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Outside, Porter. That shot off the mark. Now Portland takes it the other way.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now here's Wiseman. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. 6 points for him.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Stevenson with it. Here's Gay outside, and the Nets another 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Van Vliet outside. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
He goes up again, and it's good on the way in. Gay's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on defense tonight.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
For Portland, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you got to respect how quickly Wiseman has adapted to big league play. He hit the ground running and has not looked back, always growing as a player.
Plumlee is checked in for Rudy Gay. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Biombo, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Porter finds Stevenson. Down low, here's Bagley. Plumlee trying to break loose, and it's Bagley. That time on the assist from Stevenson.
This is kind of where I feel like his comfort zone is, as Bagley hurts the defense from there.
Bagley against Van Vliet, and finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big end on the alley-oop.
Porter inside, covered by Van Vliet. Trailblazers trail by 11. And there's the drive, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Biombo, that's good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Bagley. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Wiseman. 2 points. That one goes. Porter's got 13.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Man, love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, the line with 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Van Vliet.
You love seeing guys like Fred Van Vliet make it. Not highly recruited in high school, undrafted out of college. Van Vliet has turned himself into a terrific player in our league.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Portland also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Luka Doncic comes in for Reddish. And it's LeVert in for Justice Winslow. Nets leading by 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now Doncic, Van Vliet outside. Portland no good that time either. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Ben Simmons. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Stevenson in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Doncic. Back to Wiseman. Clock at 6. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
LeVert against Middleton. Shoots over LeVert. Portland grabs the miss. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Green. Pass to Stewart. Over Stevenson. Stewart misses. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. 11-point game. Makes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic passes to Wiseman. Passes to LeVert. Stevenson against Doncic. Over Stevenson. And there's the rebound by Dedmon. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Middleton can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Green against Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Green. Some changes for Brooklyn. Sabonis comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Porter subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 12. Porter dishes to Simmons. Pass to Middleton. For 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. For Portland, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Portland no good that time either. The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Portland with the ball. Trailblazers trail by 12. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
And Simmons kicks to Dedmon. Now here's Middleton. And Dedmon throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Doncic passes to Stewart. LeVert with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Porter. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Portland grabs the miss. And here is Green. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Porter with the steal. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from LeVert. Here's Green. Back to Stewart. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Porter.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance
performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Brooklyn leading by 6. And Simmons kicks to Middleton. Feeds to Dedmon. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
The athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
Now here's Green. Drummond with it. Misses from short range.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Simmons looking around. Over Drummond. And the shot falls short this time. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Portland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Outside, Simmons. On the wing, Porter. Sabonis at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Trailblazers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8.
All right.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Stewart.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
And the pass to Sabonis. Middleton against Stewart. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Stewart. 1:30 left in the game. Middleton against LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Porter outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Doncic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Left to play in the final quarter. Yep, that one goes.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now here's Porter. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Doncic. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Sabonis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
His first foul. First team foul.
.36 seconds left in the fourth. Porter double team. Outside Sabonis. Doncic against Porter. From about 19 feet, Stewart with the steal.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. You've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Portland with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some. What has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open. But some of the constants have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.
It's your boy, Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
And before...
Hey, Brian.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. You look at the Trailblazers, a better start would be ideal. But right now, they're 10th in their respective conference.
Checking out Portland, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. We've got Isaiah Stewart. Luka Doncic is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Miles Bridges is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Embiid in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
And Embiid throws it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Now here's Kuzma. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Siakam in the post. Stewart defends. Second chance shot.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
To the middle. Green, the pass to Drummond. Rebound Boston. And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. You think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
To the inside. Here's Drummond, and the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Boy, nice defensive play. Alter the shot, then stay right there to clean up the glass.
Green, the pass to Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Here's Cunningham, 15 in his last outing. Count the basket.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Now LeVert. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Stewart. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. LeVert goes against Kuzma. Bridges outside. Pass to Embiid. Kuzma for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Drummond. Basketball on Halloween night. Always a spirited affair. Grant, serious question here now. When you look back, which costume got you the most treats, partner?
Of course. That's easy, B.A. I had the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket. I went as Michael Jackson. I got all the candy, and I threw in a moonwalk as well.
Siakam, no good.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Outside, Green. Pass to Doncic. Here's the floater. Tipped. Kuzma against Doncic. Kuzma drives in. Rebounded by Green.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Drummond. Over Kuzma. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Bridges outside. Back to Kuzma. Embiid against Stewart. Embiid passes to Kuzma. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Boston. Bridges outside. Three-pointer, no good. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. LeVert outside. Siakam with it. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Portland grabs the miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And here's Doncic outside. And they get it back. Here's the second effort. The shot by Drummond, no good. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Here's Siakam. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Doncic outside.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
To the paint. Here's Drummond. That ties it up. Drummond's got 8.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive ends.
Timeout called. The Celtics.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. In the 3rd spot, Fred VanVleet. The 4th spot held by Draymond Green.
These two struck fear into their opponents last year. Able to force so many steals, they're a problem for opposing offenses.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe, Doris. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game, and that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Here's Reddish. VanVleet on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Outside Winslow. Lets it go from 11. Tries again. Drummond finds VanVleet. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And for the Celtics, they're shooting pretty low at 24% in this first quarter. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
.114 left in the first quarter of the game. Aldridge passes to Poole. Here's Rose. To stop the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Well, you love the attitude of Derrick Rose. You want to play great defense? No problem. I can still finish.
VanVleet against Rose. Winslow up top, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Just 5 to shoot. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Aldridge.
A quick leaper with good instincts. Aldridge can be so disruptive as a defender.
Bridges misses. Portland trailing here. Pass to Winslow. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The rebound by Bridges. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Portland ball. Blazers substitution.
VanVleet right side. Second chance effort. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Well, a lot of confidence for the former league MVP, Derrick Rose, and plenty of experience when it comes to winning games.
know what we have to do, and we know when we get out there that it's one goal, and that's to go out there and win the game by any means. We know that we play well together. We just got to come out aggressive.
Grant, it's great to see Rose still contributing after all these years.
Oh, and some stars, they can't adjust to a changing role like he has, but give Rose credit for adapting and remaining effective in this league.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Jordan Poole, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Bradley in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them.
Hard to think of a player who's transformed more than Van Vliet. Undrafted, spent some time in the G League. Now he's a primary catalyst for his team.
Both free throws good from Van Vliet. A true all-around talent. Van Vliet gives you the big things and all the little things as well, Grant.
Well, you talk about the points, the assists, but look at the rebounding and the steals and the charges he takes. I mean, he's a glue guy and a star.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Now here's Biyombo. Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. The perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Rose, left side. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Biyombo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Wiseman. The shot misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
Winslow, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Winslow. Oh, and Bradley with a block. They retain possession. Offensive board. And Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Cunningham's checked in for Bridges. Luka Doncic is checked in for Portland. Karis LeVert comes in for Winslow. Here's Doncic. 14 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
And he really dominated, working hard to control the glass.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Rose from 12 feet. Here's Vanderbilt. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Vanderbilt's gotten his first points in this one. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Van Vliet against Rose. Bradley grabs the board.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Poole outside. Pass to Rose. Clock at 6. Over to the left wing. Poole, the pass to Rose. No good from outside. And the Trailblazers shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Now here's Van Vliet. Back to Doncic. Inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Bradley. Here's Cunningham, guarded by Doncic. Here's Bradley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Biyombo.
Second team foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Some changes for Boston. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Poole. Siakam comes in for Vanderbilt. And Kuzma's subbed in for Rose. Stewart, he's checked in for Portland. Green comes in for Van Vliet. He's off on the second. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Doncic. LeVert outside. Off target from outside. Boston trailing. Kuzma drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Kuzma's got 5 points.
Oh, moving so well. Kuzma is 6'9", with ability on the bounce. He keeps defenders so honest.
Now here's Doncic. And here's LeVert for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Aldridge is checked in for Boston. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. And so here's Portland. They trail by 1. Outside for Green. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
And here's LeVert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Green against Aldridge. Pass to Stewart. Doncic outside. Clock at 4. Over Siakam. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doncic has got his 2nd basket. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Green. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
How good is Green at drawing solid contact? He plays with a ton of heart. He's really good at making the defense commit. Well, the playmaking of Draymond Green is something you always love. This guy sees absolutely everything on the floor. Great setup man in the post. He plays with the vision of a point guard.
First one falls, and so often this team has Draymond bring the ball up. and initiate the offense.
You know, that is because Draymond has the instincts and vision of a point guard. He knows where and when to set up his shooters. How about a guy who can change the game without taking shots? Incredible stuff from Dre.
And both free throws good for Green.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Aldridge. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Kuzma drives in. Portland grabs the miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Now here's LeVert. Tightly guarded. Over Cunningham. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
From 12 feet. Green with the defensive effort. Portland leading. Here's LeVert. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Doncic outside. Connects from downtown. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Ooh, rejected by Drummond. Now here's LeVert. Defense is right there.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Kuzma, that's good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, Cade Cunningham has proven he can get it done on offense. Now check this out. Back in college, he racked up 13 points in just 91 seconds of play.
That craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let me know who wants a t-shirt.
Celtics making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. Wiseman, he's checked in for Portland. Winslow comes in for LeVert. Right side, Winslow. 56 seconds left in the half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Portland, James Wiseman. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. Up and over Doncic. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Stewart finds Doncic. Hits the trifecta.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Wiseman against Kuzma. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first.
That's on James Wiseman.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Both shots good from the stripe. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Doncic against Kuzma. And it's Doncic missing. Kuzma outside with 1 on the clock. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Portland Trail Blazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They're playing for each other right now. Selfless basketball translating into a 5-point lead now after trailing initially. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
We have to recognize their benchmark. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
It's time to wake up. They came out unfocused, unmotivated, unprepared, and it shows in the efficiency. It's terrible field goal percentage. They could be way ahead in this game if they were taking better shots.
Ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Kuzma.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So the Trail Blazers 5 right now. Karis LeVert is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Green in the post. He's against Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. Siakam. Pass to Kuzma. Bridges outside. Here's Cunningham. Knocked away. It's stolen by Drummond. Here's the break. Doncic with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. LeVert, that's good.
I love watching Karis LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Down low. Oh, rejected by Drummond. LeVert passes to Doncic. Pass to Stewart. To the wing, right side. Drummond inside. Defended by Kuzma. Shot from 12. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kuzma's got rebound number 5 here tonight. With the teardrop. And it's Cunningham missing. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Doncic finds LeVert. Pass to Drummond. And Embiid with the block.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with a foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Portland. Reddish comes in for Green. And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
You can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Blazers on lead. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Doncic against Rose. Now Doncic. He's got 10. Pass to Reddish. Shot clock at 6. Doncic with it. Over Rose. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 12 points in the game.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Here's Rose.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Derrick Rose. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Bradley, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Drummond. And so Rose knocks them both down.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Rose against Doncic. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. And the call will be against Fred VanVleet. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Cool outside. Back to Rose. Just 5 on the clock. Over VanVleet.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Assisted.
VanVleet's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boy, when you watch Fred VanVleet, now an NBA champion, incredible to think that he went undrafted back in 2016, and that was after what was a tremendous college career.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, working off the pick, you see Rose attracting attention and hits the roller in stride.
Doncic passes to VanVleet. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. And just look what he did in college. VanVleet often saved his best play for the biggest games, Doris.
Yeah, he did. And that translated to the NBA because he played a key role in the Raptors championship run. He has that clutch gene. He is fearless. And guys, I'm just going to call it. Fred VanVleet is a winner.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Aldridge is checked in for Boston. Wiseman, he's checked in for Portland. Winslow comes in for LeVert. And no luck that time either.
What you want from a guy who's going to be a defensive specialist is understand your role, be ferocious, and be aggressive. And that's what you get with Bismack Biyombo.
Now here's VanVleet. Give him 8. Biyombo can't hit. trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Rose finds Poole. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Van Vliet. Good D by Rose.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Inside. Now here's Aldridge. Tight defense on him. Here's Poole. And that one's long. Portland leading. Here's Reddish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The shot no good. The Celtics have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Rose with it. Van Vliet covering. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Cunningham comes in for Poole. And Kuzma's subbed in for Rose. Stewart, he's checked in for Portland. Green comes in for Reddish. On defense, the Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Kuzma. There's the triple. Boston again missing. Portland's shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third quarter. To the paint. And stolen by Aldridge. Here we go. Here's Bridges. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
15 foul. At the line for your Celtics, Miles Bridges. At the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Celtics making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Bridges hits them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And Portland's shooting a less than average 27% in the third quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. A minute 20 left in the third. Shot to end the cold streak. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund Van Vliet Sr. Had to get that in there. Now we can just go back to Freddie V.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Boston trailing. Pass to Cunningham. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. And he recovers it.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 9. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Here's Winslow. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Winslow's got 5.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Cunningham. Oh, Green with a block. They get it back.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
At the line, Joel Embiid. At the line for 2 shots.
That one's off.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
For the Trailblazers, Andre Drummond is checked in for Wiseman, and Doncic has subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And the second free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Pass to Drummond. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Stewart with it. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 13-footer. And Embiid with the block. Here's Cunningham. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And the Celtics shooting only 27% for today's game. They've got Joel Embiid. Miles Bridges is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Kuzma in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Kuzma. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir. I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Bridges against Green. Pass to Cunningham. Now Kuzma. Embiid with it. Over Winslow. Embiid misses. Doncic against Kuzma. It's Winslow on the wing. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the 6'6" forward, Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
The first one falls. Karis LeVert's checked in for Portland. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Doncic against Kuzma. From 13. No good off the back of the rim. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And he gets it to go.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Doncic passes to Green. Here's Winslow. The rebound by Bridges. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Drummond. Green, the pass to Doncic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Looking to get back on track. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Going on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Bradley, he's checked in for Embiid. Biyombo, he's checked in for Portland. And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Here's Cunningham. LeVert with the ball. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And here's Siakam. He's checked by LeVert. And he comes up with a bucket. Siakam's got his first points of the night.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Timeout called, Portland.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirt. Let's see who gets the loudest and who wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
He's checked in for Boston. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Thanks for that, Allie. Drummond with the bucket.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Kuzma outside with the drive. And it's Portland with a rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Green. Now LeVert, guarded by Poole. Drummond against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Green for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Green.
And the Trailblazers lead by 9.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Poole up top. Defended by Biyombo. Yep, that one goes.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
For Portland, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. LeVert outside. Back to Doncic. Takes it inside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just another way. Luka Doncic is such a tough cover. This guy's knack for getting into the painted area and converting both easy shots and contested shots.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Cade Cunningham. At the line for 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Some changes for Boston. Aldridge comes in for Bradley. And it's Bridges in for Poole. Stewart, he's checked in for Portland. And so he makes both from the line. The Trailblazers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. LeVert outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Drummond. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Draymond Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Miles Bridges. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Bridges hits them both. Now here's Doncic. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Embiid. Out to the wing. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Now here's Stewart. From deep, here's Doncic. And Embiid with the block. And Siakam, here we go. Oh, Drummond with the block. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. It's stolen by Kuzma. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And it's Portland with a rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's LeVert into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Look at that speed on the way to the rim. LeVert makes the defense react to him. Exactly what you want.
LeVert at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
To me, Karis LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
Both free throws good for LeVert. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here's Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Kuzma against Doncic. To the inside. Here's Drummond. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, tackle, it still has no effect on him.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 10. 1:35 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And tonight he served as the anchor on the defensive end. The opposition didn't get the memo about his defensive skills clearly, and he made them pay for it. He was just blocking shots away left and right out there.
Wow, he delivered exactly what they needed in this one, injecting much-needed energy into this squad and helping them bounce back from that last loss.
Third team foul.
Here's Cunningham. He's checked by LeVert. Pass to Siakam. 1:22 left in the fourth. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Here's Doncic. That one no good. Kuzma with the defensive effort. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Trailblazers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Portland, Andre Drummond, taking two shots.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
And that one falls for Drummond. So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Portland. Kleba, he's checked in for Stewart. Little comes in for Green. Davis, he's checked in for LeVert. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Doncic. That one misses.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
Diallo, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Van Vliet.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now Portland with it. And here's Van Vliet. So it's Portland picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Luka, yes, another victory for you, but the games will keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
Well, you put together a full game tonight, and it paid off, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.